Hi, my name is Tim, and in my last video we talked about the significance of wearing the presence of God. We compared it to a child who dressed up as a superhero, pretending to have all the superpowers of that superhero. And again, we noted that in that video that when you clothe yourself with the presence of God, all of the resources of heaven are made available to you. They're at your disposal. And as promised in my last video, I told you I was going to answer the question, if you wear the presence of God and know that you have all the resources of heaven available to you, what do you do with that? What does that look like? Well, we're going to talk about that today. I mean, are you supposed to hoard it to yourself and be selfish with it? Of course not. The kingdom is the gospel exercised. Jesus said, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim liberty to the captives and recovery of sight to the blind, and to set at liberty those who are oppressed." You see, doing the gospel is the heartbeat of God. Loving people, this is what doing the gospel looks like. Loving people with the love of the Father. Serving people as Jesus served people. That's the heartbeat of God. What does that look like? And I know I ask that question all the time, but I'm asking it because I want to put feet on it. I want to help you be able to apply it. So it's not just it's one thing to just teach and show or talk about, but if you can't apply it, what's the point? And so that's why I always ask, what does that look like? Well, how about babysitting for free? How in the world is that advancing the kingdom of God? Hold tight, just bear with me. How would you like it if you were the recipient of, say you're a mom and you come home from work on a Friday evening about 5 o'clock p.m. only to find that somebody in the church who you love and who loves you decided that they were going to show up to your house with 2 boxes of pizza, not for you and not for your husband, but for your kids, so that you and your husband can go out on a date, or maybe not even a date, maybe just a Walmart, just to walk around and get away and just hang out and have an enjoyable evening together. How would you feel? Wouldn't that uplift you and, oh man, what a blessing. That's the kingdom in action. That's doing the gospel. Yeah, that's doing the gospel. How about writing a letter to an elderly woman in the church who maybe she's a widow, and she receives a handwritten letter. Maybe she doesn't use the internet or text or anything, but a handwritten letter tells her, wow, somebody was really thinking about me. The last time I received a handwritten letter was how long ago? How would you like to have received a handwritten letter? What a blessing that is to somebody. Or how about mowing the lawn for your neighbor? Or in the wintertime, shoveling after a deep, heavy snowfall. That is doing the gospel. It's loving on people. It's selfless service. It's ministering with love, with the love of the Father in a practical way. It's showing God's love to people in a practical way. Now, in my next video, I'm going to ask that question, how will babysitting or baking cookies or mowing the lawn for my neighbor change someone's life? It's a good question. We're going to address that in our next video. But be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you want a sneak peek about all that I'm talking about here, you can go to my website, hisfocus.com, and read the article, How to Be a Christian Superhero. I promise you'll enjoy it, and God bless, and have a great week. God bless.